Today we're going to help fix your serve toss. I know that the serve toss is so frustrating for so many players, and what I'm going to show you today, I know that it's not really talked about too much, so I think what I'm going to show you today is really going to be eye-opening for you. The drill is going to work. It worked with my student who I just had here, came from Alabama, and he had a really tough time with this toss, and I showed him something that he has never heard before, and it really changed things instantly. So I'm hoping it can have the same dramatic effect for you. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so first, let me show you what was happening to my student right off the bat. And the reason why I want to show you this is I see so many tennis players do this. So you might want to film yourself and see if you're doing this. You might not even know that you're doing this. If you have a toss that's inconsistent, and especially if you're hitting a lot of serves in the net, or you seem to just not be able to feel like you're getting the power that you want to get, then you might be doing this. So my student, when they go to toss, first of all, the arm moved independently. It was like the arm was dominating everything, and the hip would actually sink in this way. See that? So he'd get his shoulder really high here, his hitting shoulder got really high, his tossing shoulder got low quickly, okay? So his toss would look something like this. And then he'd go to hit that serve, and he hit a lot of serves in the net, struggled to get power, and struggled to get like some height and spin on his second serve especially. All right, so what I told him that he wants to start doing is he wants to start imagining that his wrist and his hip are connected. There's like a string. And so when the arm goes to move, they're one and the same, these body parts. So when the arm goes to move up, it's pulling the hip with it. Boom, so now you get into this position. Now you see what's happening there? Now I'm getting into what I like to call a natural tilt, to where my shoulders, see, now I can really go to hit up on the ball because this shoulder's low, this shoulder's high, the tossing shoulder's high, and now I can really start to stay up on my serve. I think that that's one of the toughest things to do, is especially if you want to be aggressive with your serve, is to stay up and not collapse. So many people collapse in their serve. Even when I'm having a bad serving day, I feel like I'm usually collapsing too early, and so I really focus on this move to where this arm is coming up, it's coming straight. I didn't want any bend in his arm. He'd tend to toss the serve and his arm was bent. So film yourself and see, because very few people actually do this naturally. When you go to toss, does this arm stay nice and straight and even come back to you on the baseline? Now I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, well, if I do that, isn't the ball going to come back behind me if I keep rising my arm up? And the answer is no. It all depends on when you release the ball. The longer you hold on to the ball, okay, the longer you hold on to the ball, yes, it will come back here. But if you start to release the ball around your nose or eye area, okay, whatever works for you, I think those are the 2 points you want to really focus on. That if you release it there and still keep coming up, the ball is going to be right where you want it. The ball will be right where you want, and you can hit right through the ball, okay? So that's what you want to do. Now I want to bring you to the net and show you a drill that I think you should do, because even me just explained this to him, he still did not really change his habit until we did this one drill. So this one drill can really change everything for you, just like it did my student these last couple days. So let's go up to the net. Okay, so what I want you to do next is I want you to come right here on the net strap, and I want you to practice, without even hitting serves, I just want you to practice what it feels like to push your hip into the net. You want to really, as strong as you can, make that net strap move forward with your hip and going up. And so you want to do that for a little while, really get comfortable with it. Maybe, again, I suggest film yourself. Just like I'm doing this right now, I've got the camera to where I can actually see that I'm doing it and I'm getting this nice position. And so do that until you really feel comfortable and you see that working for you. Now the next thing I do is just practice some shadow strokes. Coming here, pushing the net, and then practice some shadow strokes, and there's no target. That's another important part of this drill. I think the more people have that serve box target in mind, they're going to go back to their old habits to get it in. You know, even though you may not like your serve, there's certain things that you do, certain adjustments you make to get the ball to go into the box. Okay, so now the final piece, well, not even the final piece, but we're getting close to the end here as far as these exercises. Now what you do is, you guess it, you just come here, you throw the ball up, you push your hip into the net, and you serve. And I would try and serve to the back fence. I would just try and hit the fence. And again, really feel that push in the net strap and hit. Stay up as long as you can. Another thing that really helped my student is he came up with this on his own. I thought this was great. He thought what he tried to do was give himself a high five with both hands as he's hitting to make sure he stayed up, because again, this tossing arm wants to drop quickly for most of us. Okay, so he imagined giving himself a double high five as he was up there at the top, which I think is a great tip. Another thing I like to tell myself is keep your head up even after the ball is gone. Again, since we don't have any target, but we can practice, because collapsing is one of the biggest things that kills a toss, is we can hit the ball and just keep our head up even after the ball is gone. See, I'm just looking, eye on the sky, even after the ball is gone. Now, once you get this down, now what you can just start to do is just move back a couple feet at a time, a couple more feet at a time. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this serve lesson. If you want more serve instruction, I actually have a free course for you today. It's called Serving A to Z. When I say it's a free course, I like to give away a lot of mini courses where there's like 3 free videos. This is actually 33 videos. It's a complete serving course. That's why it's called Serving A to Z. And I'll take you from the basics to advanced concepts like, you know, hitting a slice serve, hitting a kick serve, getting more power, improving your toss. So check it out. It's in the description, and we'll see you on the next video. Did you know that the serve is the most popular search inquiry on YouTube when it comes to tennis instruction? And today I want to give you my most popular course, Serving A to Z, absolutely free. This is not a joke. Are you tired of having no power on your serve? Would you like to have a little more placement and consistency on that serve? What would it do for your tennis game if you were able to walk out to your local courts and step up to the line with complete confidence and start each point with an unfair advantage because you have the best serve in the business at your local courts? So many of my students have struggled with the serve until they found my course online. This very course I'm about to give you for free. My name is Peter Freeman, and I'm a USPTA elite professional, and my YouTube channel has been voted top 10 instructional channels in the world. And today I want to give you my most popular serving course, Serving A to Z, 100% free today. This course is going to help you develop the 3 checkpoints on the serve everybody must master if they want to have any chance of having a good serve. It's going to be able to give you more power and consistency on the serve, and we're going to get into advanced concepts like developing that nasty slice and sick kick. This course is going to dramatically cut the learning curve. It's going to save you thousands of dollars in lessons, and it's going to also save you countless hours of frustration trying to figure out everything on your own. So to get instant access to this free course, Serving A to Z, click on this video right now. Plus, I'm throwing in a last-second bonus just because I'm in a really good mood today, 7 steps to a powerful serve. But you have to act fast because I'm only giving away 1,000 copies. It's my way of saying thanks to the tennis community for supporting my videos. So click on the video, act quickly, and I'll see you inside the training.